Okay, today I am recording the step-by-step instructions for Dreamweaver Chapter 6, which is enhancing your web pages by adding audio and video to your web page. I'm going to be doing part 1, which is pages Dreamweaver page 332 to 351, and this is going to be adding audio to your web page. The first thing you need to do is open up your Web Design 2 folder and open up your Chapter 6 folder, open up your Gallery folder, and then select your audio and video folder. These folders have the audio and video files we're going to be inserting into our Gallery web page. So you need to right click and copy those folders, and now go back and paste them into your Gallery folder. You should all have a Gallery folder. If you don't have a Gallery folder, call me over at this point to help you. So I'm going to paste those inside. You should have all these other folders and files as well. And now I'm ready to get started. So I'm going to close out of that and open up Dreamweaver. Okay, in Dreamweaver now, I'm going to navigate on the right to my Gallery website. So find your Gallery folder. Again, if you don't have a Gallery folder, you need to call me over to help. Notice that your audio and video folders are inside that website. And we're going to get started by adding some audio sound to our portfolio page. So in the Files panel here, you're going to double click and open up your portfolio page. Make sure you're in Design View. Make sure you're in Classic mode. Okay, the first step is to scroll down a little bit. Click below these Spry collapsible panels that we created in Chapter 5. So you're clicking in the white area down here. The next step is to make sure you're on this Common tab. If not, click on the Common tab. And we're going to be using the insert bar. And you're going to want to insert a plugin. So go down to Plugin. After you select Plugin, you're going to navigate to your Gallery folder and then open up the audio folder. We want to select this first file, portfolioaudio.mp3, and click OK. You should see a placeholder for your background sound pop up. Now, we want to set the parameters for that file and determine whether there's going to be a loop, like it keeps playing over and over, or if it'll autoplay, or if it'll be hidden. You're going to do that by clicking on that little icon, and you should bring up these properties down below. So here we want to click on the Parameters button. We want to edit the parameters. You're going to be naming them and then giving them a value. The first one we're going to call id. Then I'm going to click over under value and I'm going to type in portfolio underscore audio. Then I want to hit the plus button to add another parameter. I'm going to call this one hidden. For the value, I'm going to click true so that that icon will be hidden. I want to hit plus again. The parameter will be for autoplay, and the value will be true. Next, I want to hit the plus, and I'm going to select loop. Whether the song keeps looping, I'm going to hit false, because sometimes it can be annoying if a song keeps looping over and over again. Alright, then I'm going to click OK. Now I want to save to those changes. I'm going to preview this in Internet Explorer or Chrome. If necessary, you should click on this Allow Blocked Content. and your song should play. Okay, I'm going to close out of Internet Explorer. Another way to do this is to add a sound file by using some HTML code like we learned for last semester. So now you can click on this little audio plugin and delete that by hitting the delete button. Now another way to add the sound is to go to your code. Click on the code tab or the code button, and right where your cursor is, make sure you're on line 322. Right after where it says left align, you're going to hit enter twice. And we're going to begin a new line of HTML code right on line 323. So type out the code that I type out. If this is hard for you to follow, I'm in the book on page 346 and 347. I'm going to hit enter after that line and start another line of code, so that will make our music autoplay on a loop. This is the source code for where our audio file is saved. You remember the frustrating thing about code can be if it's not typed in perfectly, it's not going to work. So make sure you take your time and type in the code exactly as you see it here. Hit enter and you're going to type a new line of code. Make sure you have your open and closing brackets. And enter for one more line of code, so you'll have 4 total. Oops, I messed up. I'm going to undo that. If it's easier, you can copy and paste since these lines are so similar. And then make the changes that are necessary. Okay, then one more new line where we're going to close out our audio tag. Remember how every opening tag needs a closing tag? So here is our closing audio tag. And at that point you can hit the save button or go to File, Save. And we're going to preview this in different browsers. So now I'm going to go to preview in Firefox. You should hear your music playing. If not, you can turn on the speakers and make it louder. Okay, I'm also going to preview it in Internet Explorer. Allow block content if necessary. Notice that in Internet Explorer, my audio control looks a little bit different. And now I'm going to preview that in Chrome. Once again, you should hear the sound. If you let it play all the way to the end, you'll see that it loops and it starts again. And there's the loop. Okay, I'm going to close the Chrome browser now. Because the loop can sometimes annoy visitors, we're going to take the loop off. So you're going to go to the code, line 323, and just remove the word loop from that tag. Now I'm going to save that change. And I'm going to go back to design view. And that's it for part 1 of the step-by-steps. Make sure you've saved all your changes, and you'll add video in the next, add video to enhance your website in my next step-by-step video.